while since I rode with the punks.
Both? Where do you take the car? What does he do? Makes sense. Hit him up on like... Hit him up on Twitter, figure it out. Alright. So what is this race called? Wiedberg Outlaws at ISM.
I thought they were the same person.
Playoff race number 9. Playoff race number 9.
Starter has the green flag in his hand. Be ready here. Green's out now. Let's go.
Oh shit. Ugh. Nah, that was probably my fault. I didn't see. Whoa,
Still
shit.
there? You're all clear up top. Watch your speed, please.
That's no problem. I was trying to let up and let everyone by on the outside. I guess you were doing the same thing.
Crash broadcast. 6. Crash. Alright, I'm all good. So whenever you are, boo. Alright. So you're gonna have to live with that if you don't get nerdy out.
I need 10 more solid laps. Concentrate for me.
Stages. My video made it that I uploaded half an hour ago. No. What car number is Danny?
Wow, that's fast.
66. 66. Anybody else making their first start this week besides Mel?
Okay.
Or should I know everybody in their car number? Kyle, Chief, 55, Clutch. Alright,
You can do Ponsky?
Can I call? What did you prefer, Danny? That's fine. I'll go and place the call. Alright. Alright, we got shitbag in the 66. I'm gonna go hop into call.
5 laps to go.
bueno, no bueno, could not get travel. That's fine, I'll just call him Danny. No, I could hear myself through your mic, I'll just tag him. But, yeah. I knew I was being, I knew I was heard. I just don't know people.
Keep hitting your marks. You'll keep getting better.
I'll just put that in the chat, and then after follow, you can see it. If not, I feel like...
Two laps left. Stay calm.
Alright, so he's in the 66, Mal's in the 37, and I should know every other driver. Combination.
Fucking piece of shit, Kurt.
Fucking piece of shit.
Kurt.
Did you get a couple good laps at
Kurt.
Alright, let's go. White flag.
Yeah, love your confidence. I feel good. Another off week since I last commentated, but at the short track, these are always fun.
Well, that's okay. We'll get them next time here.
Yeah, 105. Just amazed I got it. Damn, 7. Okay.
It's okay, it's a long race. One biddy.
If he started 5th, does the inside move up or do I move down from 5th?
Drive safe, be smart, keep your head on straight. Be ready here. Green flag. Inside. All clear. Outside, outside.
Hello,
You got room, you're clear there.
Outlaw Series. Here we are at the lovely ISM Raceway in Arizona, in the middle of nowhere, the desert. That's where it is.
Got one peeking outside.
Flat, short oval. Very little banking in these corners. It's a lot of fun. Tempers flare here, and we have 9 drivers here
Still
tonight.
there.
Let's hope there's not 9 different tempers flaring. All right. So the drivers, they're onto the backstretch now. We'll roll through the starting lineup here.
Still there?
Row, we got the 55 of Clutch. On the outside of him, the 51 of Addy. In row 2, at the 13 of Controller.
Careful,
and
still
on the
there.
outside, newcomer Danny in the 66. In row 3, we have the 95 of Markle. And on the
All clear.
outside, the 37
Outside,
of Malco.
outside.
Then we have the 18. 78 and a 9. Here
All
comes
clear.
the restart box. The green flag's in the air. We're racing at the ISM Raceway. Playoff race number 9. 1 week's time.
Clear
we
high, bud.
crown a Beaver Cup Outlaw Series champion. Clutch off to an amazing start now. Long clear of Addy and Controller now up to second. Danny up in that 66 car. He moved with some momentum there. Up the track he went through 1 and 2. Down to 3 and 4. He hits the inside one. He's going to go right back up the track. That allows the 37 of Malco by the 95 of Markle. Working for his way around Danny. And he's still just trying to get his feet wet. Whoa, nearly cuts off the 95 there on the entry to 1. Back up front, Clutch still leads the 31, or the 13 of Controller. Addy there in third. Marco has a big moment off the 4. All the way down to the bottom of the racetrack, goes to 95. Merges right back up in front of the 78. I believe that's the 18 of Motorsports, way high through 1 and 2 there in the back.
Keep hitting your mark. You'll keep getting better. Careful, still there.
Everybody, you see shortcutting the track. They are allowed to use that part of the racetrack there where they cut the dog leg of the circuit. That is the norm here at the ISM Raceway.
Alright, you're clear there.
Back up front, Controller finally clearing the 55 of Clutch for the race lead. Sliding up the track, the 55 able to get a run off the exit. Can he stay with the 13? Holding station pretty nicely. The 51 of Addy looked to the inside there on the exit of 4. Back into 1. The 51 is all over the back bumper of the 55. Also, don't look too soon. That 37 of Malco looking mighty here. He's also making his first start of the season here in the Beaver Cup Outlaw Series. Porter running nose to tail. The 13 of Controller still leads him. Clutch with a huge dive to the inside of the 13. Addy gives him a shot. They're going 3 wide for the race lead. They all fall in behind the 13 once again. This time by 30 laps to go here at ISM in this first stage. Malik with a huge move on Addy. The 55 of Clutch dives to the bottom of the racetrack, looking to get under the 13 here. Malco trying to get clear of that 51 car. For the moment, Malco is clear to third, but Addy looks to get him back. Dives to the inside, falls back in line down the back. Malco goes wide on corner entry, but he's following the cars in front of him. Addy with a huge run to the center of the corner. Again, the battle for third. Raging on here in the desert. A huge drive into the corner from Addy, hits the back bumper of the 37. Really early, but they're beating banging early here at ISM. Back here, the battle for 5th rages on. This is Motorsports and Danny. They're going toe-to-toe for 5th. Motorsports clear from 66 now. Danny looking to get the run off the exit. All the way to the bottom of the racetrack goes to 66, trying to stay side by side with Motorsports. Now he's using all the way under that yellow line. There's no out of bounds at this racetrack. Anything under that yellow line is fair game as long as you don't get sent to pit road. Again, that 66 still trying to get his feet wet there, Danny.
You just posted your best lap ever. That's all.
He's almost hit that inside wall a few times. He's hit it a couple times actually, I'm sure.
Whoa.
Back up front. Oh, the 13 has a huge moment out of 2. Clutch with a huge run on the controller. Oh, Clutch has a problem. There goes Malenko around him. Malenko into 37, up to 2nd, searching for the race lead from controller. Clutch trying to regroup and get right back at that 37. Addy has lost touch with the lead battle. Turn 2, 3 cars. Nose to tail just going for the race lead. Controller trying to open up a little bit of a gap. Malenko a little loose on corner entry, really loose in the center and the exit of the corner. Malenko trying to stay out in front of that 55 of Clutch. Addy now rejoining this battle. This is all allowing him to open up the gap. 2nd. We go 24 laps to go here in stage 1. Malenko right now holding station there in the 2nd position, under a lot of pressure from that 51. 55. Clutch, my mistake. Looking back to the outside now goes Clutch. Malenko using all the way there on the apron through 3 and 4. Fallback, let's take a look at the order. The 13 of controller leads over to 7 of Malenko, the 55 of Clutch, the 51 of Addy, the 18 of Motorsports. Further back we have the 66 of Danny, followed by the 95 of Markle, and the 78 or the 9 of Tracker, and the 78 of Smooth. Back in front, Malenko's been looking to make some gains on that 13 car, but they're looking to hold steady now. Now we have about 4 cars nose to tail for 2nd. That queue headed by Malenko, followed by Clutch, Addy, and Motorsports. Interesting enough, we mentioned Motorsports. He's locked in to a spot there at Homestead Miami Speedway come 1 week's time. Not Motorsports? Miz. Cracker is and Cracker right now is the highest running of the 4 drivers locked in at Homestead. Again, Miz and Hardy, they have not made it this week. They are much rather preparing for the race down at Homestead Miami Speedway that matters the most. A Beaver Cup Outlaw Series Championship on the line 1 week's time now. But the mistake I made on Motorsports looks to give him some momentum. He wants to be a part of the championship battle. Anyway, he's diving to the inside of the 51. This is for 4th. Addy all the way up the track and into the wall he goes. Gonna move Motorsports to 4th. Further back, the battle for 6th rages on. Danny trying to fend off the 95 of Markle. Driving into turn 3 goes Markle, trying to clear Danny. What an odd entry, but it works on the corner exit. 66 to 1 hit the wall. The 18 to pit lane. The 9 follows suit.
All right, halfway of this lap.
Front controller heading Malenko, Clutch. A large gap back to Addy in 4th. Markle 5th. Danny 6th. Boob is on pit lane as well. Malenko hits the wall there off of turn number 2. I believe that's the 51 who's made the move to pit lane. The 37 diving to the inside. He looks to be coming to pit road this time. Controller and Clutch stay out once more. So does Danny and Markle. Malenko alone on pit lane at the moment. Again, several drivers still have yet to pit. Here comes Clutch to pit lane.
I didn't hear. Where do I enter?
Watch your
And
speed,
controller,
please.
here comes the race leader to pit lane.
I mean, like, exit.
So Markle stays out. He's going to go ahead and get himself a lap led here. Meanwhile, Danny, controller, and clutch all pit. This is all going to be relative to the 13. Who comes out where compared to the 13? Again, this is a short track. The guys who pitted are up to 2 laps down, maybe even 3 down after pit, or once they pit and they haven't cycled all the way through. Markle's still staying out there. He's going to put these guys a couple laps down himself. The 13 and the 66, they're down and away, followed by the 55.
Clear of the pits, hammer down.
It's going to be a race on the pit exit between the 13 and Friends. Into turn 2 we go. Motorsports, a huge lunge at controller. This is the theoretical lead. Controller all the way up the track to block the run, but Motorsports, a huge run. Major short pit out of the 18 and look to pay off at the moment. Oh, there's contact in the back. That's the 37 and the 66 they got together. The 66 hit the wall. Trying to keep his car under control. Now he makes contact with the 51 and he's into the wall again and around goes the 51 in turn 3. All this happening behind the 95 of Markle, still leading here at ISM Raceway. Still has yet to pit yet. And he doesn't come in this time as well. The log and laps were about 13 to the end. This should be 12. 12 to go here. And now Markle's coming to pit lane. Maybe looking to just get minimal service to try to win the stage. Here comes the pit lane. All alone, Motorsports holds the theoretical lead in second. Motorsports heads controller, clutch, Malenko, Danny, Cracker, Addy, and Spoob, the rest of the field. Where does Markle come out in relation to all of this? More than likely he won't come out as the leader, but we will see.
Looking inside now. All right,
now.
you're clear.
If I'm not mistaken, Motorsports is coming by now to take over the race.
To go.
He does. Markle shuts down and away. So Motorsports is now your race leader in that 18 car. Has a good gap to the battle for second, which is going on between the 13 of controller and the 55 of clutch. This time by with 9 laps remaining in the first stage here at the ISM Raceway. Controller and clutch are all over the racetrack in all of these corners trying to outdo one another. Controller up out of the groove, the 55 in the groove and a huge run to the center of the corner. Controller trying to diamond the corner. Down in the 3 we go. They're both now under the yellow line. Clutch was able to hold it a little bit longer. We right on board with the 55. Don't forget the 18 short pitted, so those tires may start to get old. This 55, they're going to have fresher tires by a decent amount of laps over the 18 car before this stage is over. Do they catch and have a chance for the stage win? This time by will be 6 laps to go. Motorsports right now. I'm like losing a little bit of blood to a couple of sharks behind them. 13 and 55. They definitely have the speed to take a stage victory here. And I believe the 55 and clutch isn't pushing the issue so hard on the 13 car right now, as they focus on trying to catch
you got this.
5 laps to go now at ISM in this stage. They can catch Motorsports, then they can settle it amongst themselves. But still huge lunges from the 55 and clutch through the center of the corner. The 66 is on pit road. I believe it is day done for the 66 car. Yep, day done early here for Beaver Cup Outlaw Series rookie Danny Sukanto.
Car there on the inside. You got room. You're clear there.
We hope to see him do well. He is actively involved in PR in NASCAR right now for Rick Ware Racing and EJ McLeod Racing. Back up front, about to lead, getting spiced. Sports now, not much of an advantage over the 13 and the 55. We're gonna have a 3-car battle here for the stage victory. Motorsports on old tires. The 13 and the 55, they have the exact same tires in terms of freshness. Motorsports just trying to hang on. Rounding turn 4, 2 laps to go here at ISM.
2 laps to go.
We're going possibly 3 wide of a race lead. No, Motorsports hangs on to it. A huge
Stay on the bottom here.
From last
Careful,
year
still there.
comes Controller.
You're clear all around there.
Controller trying to clear the 18, and he does. Motorsports now fighting hard to hang on to second. Clutch is going to dive it into 3 to try to clear the 18. And he will. Does he have enough time to regroup and try to get the 13?
Flag is
No,
in the air.
Motorsports fights back. Looks like Controller's going to try to take the stage win as they battle for second behind him. Motorsports on old tires. He's going to be outdone by the 55 on fresher tires. Can Malenko get a piece of the 18 before this stage is over? Here we go into turn 3. Nothing happens for position behind the number 13 of Controller. He goes off of turn 4 and
Won that
wins
stage. Way to go,
1
driver.
here at ISM Raceway.
Damn, I didn't touch you, did I, Motorsports?
Finishes second. The 18 of Motorsports third. The 37 of Malenko fourth. The 95 of Markle fifth. The 9 of Cracker sixth. The 51 of Addy seventh. And the 78 of Spoob finishes the stage in 8th. The 66 started the race, did not finish the stage. He right now was scored in 9th, and that is where he will be scored for the rest of the race.
I didn't touch you, did I, Motorsports?
Now that we have a few moments, let's go ahead and plug our series sponsor. Again, they do a lot for us, so y'all make sure you go to VitaBricks.com and use promo code BCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. They do wonderful. You just have to try some of their products out and see for yourself. Meanwhile, these drivers, they get a little bit of a break here, a little bit of a chance to let their heart rate return to about normal, get their breathing back into rhythm, get some fresh tires and fuel in those things, then line them up and we'll try it again. Here we go. Double wide and number 35-ish
All right, be smart out there. Going
here
green.
at the ISM
Almost ready now.
Number 2, the 13 of Controller leads on the green here at ISM. The gaggle behind a Motorsports crowding Malenko down on the inside. Motorsports loses momentum, and I believe that's not the 95 of Markle who shot the second. What a restart from the 95. Markle searching for clean air. The only way to get clean air is passing the race leader. And that's what he's trying to do, sizing up the 13 into turn 1. Again, Controller thinks he's got this place figured out. He's dominating the corner, and it seems to be working on Griffin for most occasions. 9 is in the wall in the back. Diamonds 1 and 2, rides low through 3 and 4. That seems to be his line. Other drivers try to counter that. And the 37 of Malenko, he's gotten himself back into the third position. The 55 of Clutch has fallen back to fourth. The 51 of Addy has salvaged his car to get into stage one, is resurging back up through the field, up in the fifth now. Clutch with a huge lunge at Malenko. Third. Love to see it. This game isn't designed for multi-group racing, but controllers literally proving it down in 1 and 2. Able to try to fend off that 95 car, even though theoretically the 95 is in preferred line. Here we go, down through the dot light, and back into one we go. Marco, another huge lunge, trying to get his fender under the quarter panel of the 13. Controller just gets a huge run out of 1 and 2. Marco, oh, the 13's into the wall on the entry of 3 and 4. Marco being calm, he didn't lunge at the opportunity, just lets him collect himself, tries to force him into another mistake here. Back into one once again. 13 really wide, trying his diamond, the 95 trying to get the fender under him to try to foil his plans. And now they're side by side down the back, but controller clears them. Everybody fans out under the racetrack there. Through the dog leg just past the start finish line. Malenko knocking on the back bumper of the 95. Looking to the outside of Marco now. Malenko able to squeeze Marco down on the inside and try to get the run off of 4. Now Marco in the 55 knocks right into the 95.
I got loose. Oh, the 50 outside.
I didn't hit you in the very, I mean, I wanted to do it.
No, I just got loose. Just tell the 55, sorry, I got loose.
The 55 with the contact he made with the 95, he falls back to the 5th position. That's another plus for Addy. Addy back in the 4th. Right where he was prior to pit stops in stage number 1. Malenko diving to the inside of the 13. This is for the race lead. Can Malenko stay beside the 13? Here we go on corner exit.
Alright, you're clear there.
Controller able to clear the 37 once again, but how many more times can he do that? On board of Malenko, a huge surge through the center of the entry and corner. On the exit, a huge run.
Car there on the inside.
He pulls up beside the 13 on corner entry.
Still there.
Back into 1, Malenko surging through the center of the corner.
Clear low, bud.
Controller clears Malenko once again, with Malenko piling on the pressure. Marco right there in 3rd, should anything happen. Addy fighting for his life in 4th. Motorsports looks to join all this mayhem in front of him there in the 6th position.
Got a car coming inside now. All right, clear low.
Controller gets the point that time. Malenko diving all the way to the bottom of the track, using the full extent of this mile-long racetrack.
Car there on the inside.
Trying to get beside the 15
right,
on
you're
the corner
clear.
exit. No good, he falls back behind them. This time by, we come out of turn 4, there is 22 laps to go in the stage, and Malenko's all over the back bumper of that 13. Now he's looking to take his line away. Controller clears Malenko into 1. Controller was not able to dive in the corner that time. Malenko tried to take full advantage of it. Markle right there in 3rd, looks to take the most advantage out of it. He's back embedded into the lead battle once again. back into turn 3 we go. Malenko still trying to pile on the pressure on controller. This time should be 20 laps
We've
to go
got
in stage
20
1.
more laps.
Pit stops on the horizon for these guys. When do they pit and what do they take? Remember, Motorsports with a very smart strategy move in stage 1 to do the undercut on most of the field. It almost worked out in his favor. If only the stage was 2 laps shorter, this time the stage is 3 laps shorter. And Motorsports he kind of revealed his strategy, huh? So I feel other drivers will try to embark on the undercut. I believe Malenko hit the wall there. Speaking of the undercut, there goes Motorsports. The 18, the pit lane, and the 37. Oh, the 95 hard into the wall. In 4, when he was running in practice, we were just expecting that all race. That moves the 51 of Addy to the 3rd position. Here comes the 9 in the pit lane. We got Marco in 4th. I believe that means the 55 has pitted, but 78 is on pit road. Here comes the 13 and the 37.
You're going
to
too
pit road
fast.
at the same time. Malenko trying to get every advantage he can. Pulls up beside the 13 on pit road. Racing on the pit entry. It's going to come down to the pit crews here for stage number 2. 51 out here. He leads here at ISM. Now he dives to the inside. Markle stays out. He will go one more. 51 of Addy to pit lane. The 13, the 37, they're in their pit boxes. The 9 and the 78, they're down and away. How do the pit crews fare here between the 13 and the 37? The 37 is down and away. The 13 is down and away. There, 37, he hops the 13. Malenko will be control on pit exit. The 51 on pit lane now. The 95 of Marco, he still leads. The 18 of Motorsports, the undercut wasn't as beneficiary this time because these drivers pitted well within the range of Motorsports pit, and Malenko right now is the theoretical leader as we wait for Marco to head the pit lane. Still logging laps in the race lead. The battle for the theoretical lead rages on. Malenko trying to fend off controller. Again, this is the battle for second, but pending Marco's pit stop on the horizon, this will be the battle for the race lead for the time being. It's second. Malenko right now trying to fend off. A hungry 13, a contact into 3 and 4, and they're both up the track. Malenko into the wall. Controller almost into the wall, but you can tell he got off the throttle a lot. Don't know if that was controller's intentions, but he sure did get
I didn't want to hit him.
bumper.
I definitely didn't want to hit him.
I expect to get hit into 3. I braked a lot earlier than everyone else.
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit you, that's a fact. I let up and let you have it.
That's why I get so much better of a run than everyone else out of 4, but I braked so much into 3 that I'm just expecting to get rid of it.
Markle's still logging laps as your race leader here at the ISM Raceway. About 10 laps to go.
All right, 10 to go. Keep it nice and smooth
in
for
the
us.
coming laps. Back to the battle for second. the theoretical lead. Malenko still holds it over Controller Motorsports, lurking in the shadows. They're in the 4th position, theoretically 3rd. Clutch and Addy, they're in the 5th and 6th positions.
God dang it, please.
And Marco coming to pit road now. Here comes the 37 to unlap himself to the 95. And friends. Marco's in his pit box now. And this time by the start-finish line. 8 laps to go here in stage number 1. I believe that's Markle taking a page out of my book for my league race here at ISM. He takes 2 tires for something. He got out in front of the 37, but Malika, a huge head of steam now, looking to the inside of 55.
Yep. When you take no tires, you can't do shit.
Malika into the
Careful,
wall.
still there. Clear high, clear high.
Oh, okay. I don't even know if my tire's gonna make it. At 14%.
So
It's not.
the issue now, Markle in the 95 took no tires, and now those tires, especially the right front, is really hurting him. I don't know if that tire is going to make it to the end of the stage. The whole point of pitting this stage was to save the tires, really, and he did not do that. So it's going to be interesting to see if the 95 can even finish the stage out on the lead
5
lap.
to go, you got this.
You know what? Let's see if I can get 2 tires and not go 2 laps down.
Marco right, or
Oh, I
Malenko
can't.
right now
I
holding
can't
this.
even go down.
Here comes the 13 to the inside of Malenko. They make contact through 3 and 4. Malenko
It's
gets the run on
11%
the
though.
exit.
It's not that. I'm just worried about the tire blowing.
Malenko still leading the charge over Controller. Controller trying to get back into a room. Go back at him.
It's at 0.
3 laps
I
to
hit
go
the
here
wall
in
and it's at
stage
0.
1.
Yeah. It's
The
gone.
95 has blown a tire. 3 laps to go here in stage 2. Can he make it around?
God damn it. I'm gonna pit either way. I have to.
Into 3 and 4 to 37 across the start finish
I need
line.
2 more solo
2
laps,
laps
bud.
to go in
Keep it
stage
going.
2, and Markle did not make the commitment cone. He will be penalized with a drive-through penalty, but it was a matter of inches. The Malco still leading here with just over a lap remaining. Down to the 3 we go. A huge lunge from Controller. Up the track he goes. 1 to go here in stage 2.
Warning flag is in the air.
Down the backstretch we go. Malenko looks to be long clear of an attack from the 13. Into turn 3 we go. Controller's giving it all he's got, but it's going to be the 37 of Malenko winning
Top
stage
5
number
that
2 in
stage.
his
That'll get the job done, Bobber.
rookie start here at the ISM Raceway.
Yeah, that was fun. I didn't mean to get into you that couple times.
So Malenko
worry
wins
about
the
it.
stage. Controller comes
The
home
second time I kinda
second.
cut you off.
Motorsports third. The 55 of Clutch in fourth. The 51 of Addy in fifth. The 78 of Spook crosses the line in sixth. The 9 of Cracker seventh. The 95 of Marco, after having to make it a second pit stop, will be eighth.
Gotta
take a
fix
look.
damage though.
Did he get the lucky dog? No, Cracker will get the lucky dog. Plus the 95 has a drive-through penalty on the restart. Wow, a bad race gone worse from a simple mistake in the strategy call for the 95 team. So here we are under our break. Make sure you go to vbricks.com, use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. They do wonders for you. And they're our series sponsor. You gotta support them as much as they support us. So here we go. 8 drivers lined up double wide. We'll try it once more.
Coming to the green, driver. Be ready
And
here.
the 18 is DNF. The 18 will not finish the race. Green flag back in the air. Malenko leads on the green here in stage 3. And a huge dive up the
Oh,
inside,
shit.
going up to 95 of Marco. He has to service past her.
It just... The fuck? It braked and it just slid. And I was like, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Addy and Clutch going toe-to-toe. All race they have been. Addy trying to get around the 55.
Half down, half to go.
That's
This
a
time
third,
on.
maybe.
Careful,
For
still
second
there.
on the 13 to Controller. Addy the second. And Controller into the wall. Clutch trying to go by. Controller, he goes back to fourth, Clutch to third, and look at that, the 78 of Spoop, he's in the top 5, and he's looking to rumble. Remember, he's going for a championship come 1 week's time at Homestead Miami Speedway, and how great would it be for him to go into Homestead as the most recent winner, right now in fifth and ready to mingle with the rest of the top 5.
Careful, still there.
I hit the wall.
And race leader Malenko's into the wall. There goes the 51 of Addy around the outside of Malenko. And 2 for race lead, but he's not clear. Malenko storms up the inside, trying to get back at the 51. And Addy cleared Malenko for the moment, but he hits the wall. He dives down the racetrack to try to block the line from the 37. The 55 to the inside of the 37 now. Malenko to the inside of Addy. Can he stay with him? Through the dog leg we go. Malenko a lunge up the inside. Can he stay with the 51? Clutch trying to get to the inside of Malenko. They're side by side down the back. Malenko trying to stay with Addy. Addy clears Malenko. But up the track goes the 51. The 55 into the wall, and it's going to allow the 13 to get into this.
Careful, still there.
The 78 will have a chance to mingle if these drivers keep duking it out the way they are.
Got one peeking outside. Top 3,
Oh
use
no,
it if
the
you
track
need
goes
it.
the 37 and heavy hit between the 37, the 13, the 55. Big accident out of turn 2.
Oh.
And the 78 in the accident as well. Mark will try to
That's my
avoid it.
fault.
He does so.
I was below Addy, I hit the yellow line and went out.
Ooh, I get a lap back.
The 51 car is your race leader. The beneficiary of this caution is the 95 car. He will be 1 lap down, following getting his lap back.
13 go by that caution.
And if I'm not mistaken, if I'm looking at the board
Still there.
correctly,
Clear
the
all
9
around
of
there.
Cracker will line up second before pit stops here. The 78 of Spoob there in third, and then the 3 cars that are absolutely obliterated line up 4th through 6th. The 55 of Clutch, the 13 of Controller, and the 37 of Malenko. They are destroyed. That was a heavy impact off the turn 2.
I'm sorry, bro.
Car on the outside
that's all
now.
good,
Clear
man.
all around.
It's been a good race, man. It's been a lot of tight rates, and it was bound to happen.
It was just a lot of hard racing for the race lead, and these drivers, it got the best of the 37 car. Remember, this is his first start, but wow, he was contending for the race lead like he's a veteran of the series. It just got away from him, and up the track he went into the wall, and the 13 was an innocent victim, and the 55 was even more of an innocent victim.
I got victimized.
So here we go, the 7 cars lined up on pit lane. The 37 was the first car
Ooh, I wonder how that's going to make my car
caused the
handle
accident.
now.
The next car to make contact was the 13 car, but equally the 13 and the 55 were absolutely destroyed in that accident. So to the rear, the 37 and the 13 were the first 2 cars to make contact, and the 95 with the beneficiary. So the race out of pit road puts the 9 of Cracker as your race leader. How about that? You love to see it. The 9 of Cracker will line up on the inside lane here on the front row. Alongside of him will be the 55 of Addy, and then a bunch of wrecked race cars behind them. Gonna get the 1 to go here at the start-finish line. While we got a moment, make sure you go to vbricks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. They're a series sponsor. Go ahead and help them out the same way they help us out. We'll be going green with 69 laps to go. The 9 of Super Cracker will lead them to the green. 51 of Addy will start. He was outside. In row 2, we have the 55 of Clutch, and 2 is outside. The 13 of Controller Hog. In row 3, we have the 78 of Spoop, and 2 is outside. The 13 of Malenko. And in row 4, 1 lap down of the field, but if anything like that last accident happens, Mark will be back into this race. He restarts 1 lap down. So here we go through 3 and 4. The 9 of Cracker is going to come through 3 and 4. He'll look for the restart box.
Careful,
to his right,
still there.
And he'll pick the green and lead him to green here at ISM.
Clear.
69 to go.
Car there
what
on the
a lap
inside.
for him to be leading.
All right, you're clear.
And clear of the race lead is the 9. No contest at the moment. The 55 diving to the inside. That's Clutch. And Cracker just trying to hold on and maybe lead a lap under green. The 51 of Addy's into the wall behind them.
Out at the exit.
Down into turn 3 we go. Cracker trying to fend off the 55 of Clutch. And he'll lead a green flag lap here at ISM. And he'll clear the 55 once more into turn 1. Up the track we go. Looks like the 55 now will clear the 9 of Cracker, but how about that for momentum and hard into the wall?
Outside, clear all around.
Now kind of getting shuffled out by the front runners of the race thus far, but he's still there in the top 5. So the 55 of Clutch leads the field here over the 51 of Addy. The 9 into the wall once again. The 13 of Controller there in 3rd. The 37 of Malenko in 4th. The 78 of Scoob in 5th.
You go, Controller.
Well, Controller all the way at the bottom of the racetrack out of 4.
I'm just like, I was behind Controller and all of a sudden he was spinning.
Gathers the car back up and goes again. Don't really know what happened to the 13 car there.
It's that weird spot in turn 1. Or turn 3 or 4, whatever it's called now.
Yeah, I still want to call it 1.
Yeah. There's like a weird spot if you hit it just right while you're getting on the gas, it just kicks you around.
So what we're hearing is the 13 just hit a weird bump in the racetrack and around he went. Back up front, the battle for second rages on. Addy trying to fend off the 37 of Malenko. Scoob there in 4th. Marco physically on the track in 5th, but the 9-car Cracker is running 5th. Marco is 1 lap down. 55 of Clutch is running away with it here in the 3rd stage here at the ISM Raceway. Trying to open up the gap he has, the 51 of Addy. And up the track he goes, the 55 is in the wall, no competition out there, and he hits the wall, no pressure. Don't really know how that happened. The 51 of Addy, he smells blood in the water, and he looks to
Why am I getting loose?
regain the ground, and he's into the wall. Here comes the 37 of Malenko to try to take full advantage of it, diving to the inside of the 51 E3. Malenko up to 2nd, now trying to stay out of the wall. Oh, he's into the wall out of 4. Racing the 51 back into 1. And Addy will re-clear Malenko, but the track he goes. Malenko dives to the inside, the crossover of the 37. Malenko clears Addy once again. All that is led the 78 trying to get into this battle for 2nd. And Spook does the exact same thing. He finds the same bump, the 13 hit and around he went. Tries to keep the car under control, and he does. I hate to see that, but now the 9 of Cracker running 4th, and the 13 controller up to 5th. And the 9's hard into the wall, and the 95 makes heavy contact on the backstretch. Back up front, Malenko opening a little bit of a gap to Addy for 2nd. Doesn't look to be making many gains though on the 55 of Clutch, who's leading.
Got one peeking outside.
Oh, battle for 4th. That is raging on. That's Controller passing the 9 of Cracker. And now Controller looking to find his way around the lap car of Markle in the 95.
Still there? You got room. You're clear.
Appreciate it.
Now Malenko has been gaining on the 51, and at the moment it looks like there's about the same gap. They're equidistant between the top 3 to 55, the 37 to 51 now. Into the wall goes the 55 once again, and Malenko, now he smells blood in the water. He's making a storm on the 55. 35 laps to go for car number 55 leading this thing, coming to 54 this time by. Contact in the back, that's controller and Markle, they're going at it not for position. On board with the 37 as he's been making consistent gains on that 55 car, and he's looking for the race lead with just over 50 to go here in Stage 3, the ISM Raceway. There it is, his playoff race number 9. So that means come 1 week time down at Homestead Miami Speedway, we will crown a Beaver Cup Outlaw Series champion. 2 of those 4 drivers competing for that championship are in the field tonight. The 9 of Cracker, the 78 of Scoob, they're running tonight. Meanwhile, we're also missing out on the 20 of Miz and the 1 of Party People. Here comes the 55 to pit road. The 37 goes right on by. '55 comes to pit road all by himself. The 51 of Addy up the second as Malenko goes to the race lead. Controller to third. Either one of the top 2 make their move to pit road, or the top 3 make their move to pit road this time. So they think it's still beneficial to stay out. Down to 3 and 4, 49 laps to go this time by. These drivers are on the horizon of making their penultimate pit stop of the day. Then that 51 has been able to close the gap on the 37 of Malenko. Malenko dives to the inside. He's pitting this time. The 51 follows suit.
Back it down, back it down.
37 and the 51 and the 13, they all pit together. So that means the 9 is going to go by on the outside and retake the race lead here at ISM. That's going to move to 78, a Spook to second, and Markle on the lead lap temporarily. And the 78 into the wall in the back. Cracker continues to lead here at ISM Raceway, but he still has to make a pit stop this time round. Here comes the 78 to pit road. He's making his penultimate pit stop. Cracker right now playing with the lap car of Markle. Both of them staying out another round. Check out the battle for the theoretical lead. Malenko heads the charge over Addy and Controller. Now the 55 has a huge gap over the 37 with that short pit. So right now Clutch is your theoretical leader with 1 pit stop to go in this race. 78, he is down and away. The 9 all over the back bumper of the 95, and in that slipstream, he gets into the wall.
The thing is, when I pit, we pit just at the mark, Addy and me make it to the end. You pit too early to make that one more. We'd have to save.
Here goes Mark Little to pit lane this time, and what we're hearing actually from the crew chiefs of the 37 and the 51 and the 13, they are good to the end. The 55.
No, we're not good to the end. There's just one more stop. Like, he has to save fuel to make it on one stop.
I'm sorry,
fuel is 25. He pit on 54 to go.
Those guys, they say they're good to go on one more stop. The 55 will ever need to save fuel or go another stop. Here he comes up to the 9 car now to try to get his lap back. Cracker still leading here at ISM. A lot of laps left for that 9 car today. And here he comes to pit lane this time. Cracker surrendering the lead once more. Well, when he comes back around to the set finish line. So a double whammy for the 55 right now. He has older tires than anybody else in the field at the moment, and he can't make it on one more stop on fuel. So we'll see how this all plays out. Does it play out into the 55 of Clutch's fave there? Here they come to unlap themselves. 55 leads over the 37 of Malenko. 51 of Addy in third. 13 of Controller in fourth. The 78 of Spoob in fifth. The 9 is down and away. Marco right now hoping for a caution right now in the catbird seat, just one lap down. How a caution would put the 95 back into this race. We know he's fast, we know he's able to contend for the race lead. We didn't see him lead last, so we saw him fight for it. So
stay low, still there.
Magic C
You're all clear up top.
Everybody talks about that would completely change everything. That Magic C would have to happen quick, because right now the 9 is on the tail end of the lead lap and the 55s are coming. Good thing is the 9 has fresh tires. The 13, I believe he passed the 51 for third, and he did control the third over Addy. And Addy into the wall, Controller trying to dive in the corner. I believe Addy was trying to do the same thing, but it got a little bit of assistance from the wall. 36 laps to go here at ISM. So it's Clutch over Mal, Controller, Addy, Spoob, your top 5. Does Addy have what it takes to try to get back to the 13 car and try to get the third position back? The 13's into the wall. And the 51 very low on the racetrack on corner entry into 1. 34 laps to go. Does Clutch catch the 9-car Cracker? And does Clutch trying to pass the 9 allow the 37 of Malenko to get into this battle? Because Malenko, he's coming quick on that 55 now. These guys, they still have yet to have made their final pit stop, approaching their penultimate pit stop. Does the 55 have enough to make it on just one more pit stop? Malenko, a huge run at the 55 now of Clutch. I believe he's saving for Ivan Vader. Those tires are old because Malenko, a huge head of steam out on the 55. And Clutch, he just gives way. Malenko goes right on by. Clear the 55 he goes. And Malenko to the race lead. "32 laps to go here at the ISM Raceway. This is playoff race number 9. Malenko tried to play a little bit of playoff spoiler in his first career start in the Wiedeberg Cup Outlaw Series. So Clutch hasn't lost an insane amount of time to Malenko. However, he hasn't made a lunge back at Malenko, so I can't really tell if he's saving or if he is. He's not saving a lot, or drastically, I should say. "30 laps to go here at ISM Raceway. We expect the pit window to open in about 5 laps time. Off of turn 4. Looks like for the moment the 9 of Cracker should be, he's on the same straightaway as the leader, but should be clear of being lapped for the moment. The 55 of Clutch, he's into the wall. Controller goes by for second. Driver, the tires are really old. Saving fuel or both. But that 55 is just in really bad shape. We head to the end of this stint. The pit window open in the coming laps. 55 out there rolling around, hoping and praying he can make it to pit lane when it counts. 27 laps to go this time by. Go ahead to the charge, about half of the straightaway lead over second place Controller. 26 laps to go this time for Malenko. 26 to go. By giving it his all, he's just got to make it around once more. Make it into the pit window. They spawn all the way back behind the 51 of Addy. Addy up to third. Malenko around turn number 4. 25 laps to go. That means the pit window's open. Do these guys pit immediately for fresh time for their New Day wait? We've seen the undercut only kind of work. We haven't seen it work fully. But anyway, the 55, he does take full advantage of the pit window opening. He's on the apron now. All the way to pit lane commitment. He goes. 55 is the first out the front 4 to pit. 78 on the apron, drifting the pit lane, but he makes it.
Back it down, back it down.
37 and the 13, they come to pit lane, almost nose to tail. That means the 51 of Addy, he goes on by and takes over the race lead. He's got to try something. He had a huge gap to himself in the leader, and into the wall goes the 51 of Addy. And again into the wall for Addy.
Yeah, I had. And even though they're gonna be dead at the end of the race, like, I.
You see the 51 in the background, rounding turns 3 and 4. He comes up to turn 4. 37's down and away. 13 is down and away behind the 37. That's what Malenko needed to stay in front of Controller.
All right, now, dig.
Does he get up to speed and does he keep Controller behind him? Plus, can he stay in front of the 55? Smooth having trouble on the backstretch now. All over the road on the backstretch. 55 and clutch. He's coming up to turn 1 now. Malenko comes off to turn 2 and the 51 of Addy's on pit lane. Here in the closing laps at ISM Raceway. There's Addy. Where does he come out in relation to the rest? He's in his pit box now. I believe that also means Cracker has actually taken over the race lead. He's leading the charge now, but he still has to make his final pit stop. Natty comes out far behind our leaders. Here comes Malenko coming up to put Marco theoretically 1 down.
20 laps to go.
Or 2 down, I should say.
Theoretically, that's their position right now, Malak. Or Emerson.
Oh, Marco has yet to pit, so actually that is their position. When Malenko goes by Marco, I believe that puts Malenko to second. The theoretical race leader. Controller trying to get by the 95. Right now, all that battling helps Malenko. No longer Marco can keep the 13
You
at
got
bay.
room, you're
Now,
clear there.
Controller goes by, Marco's into the wall. Anyway, I should say, back up front, the 9 of Cracker leading here. He led a lot of laps and leading here in the late stages at ISM. Does he have a surprise for us? Does he pull it off? And we've even been able to extend the fuel in the tires. And maybe it's not a win, but maybe a great result for this 9 car. Some pit strategy. See what happens. The 51 of Addy, he comes by to try to unlap himself from the 9 car, putting himself 1 lap down the line. Now 51's coming to unlap himself to the 9 car completely. There's the 51 of Addy by. Whoa, and they make contact! Addy and Controller! Cracker make contact! And Addy goes around and turns 1 and 2. And gets back going. If I'm not mistaken, there's no magic C word for that. So 14 laps to go. This time that'll be 13 laps to go for the 9 of Cracker. We think he has to pit, but at this point we don't know. At least maybe 2 tires and a splash to help his cause, possibly, we'll see. But Cracker's still logging laps. This time I will be 12 to go because he stays out once more. Malenko's still about half a lap down to the 9 car. Malenko's your theoretical leader.
I just one of the 2 cars in front of me. This is fun. That just moved. And,
the 9 now comes to pit road with 11 laps to go. It is time to
cars exiting 4.
And now the 9's on pit road. Malenko finally overtakes the 9 of Cracker for the race lead.
Yeah, that's you.
So here, we're about to get to single-digit laps remaining in this race. 10 to go now for Malenko, or 11 to go, my bad. This time I will be 10 to go for Mal.
Keep digging. 10 to go.
10 laps to go here at the ISM Raceway. Malenko playing a little bit of playoff spoiler here in the final race before the championship finale. 1 week time here on the Beaver Cup Outlaw Series China at the Homestead Miami Speedway. We will crown a Beaver Cup Outlaw Series champion. Controller, we're having a huge charge at Malenko. 9 to go here at ISM. Can Malenko hold off Controller and try to win it in his opening start, his very first start, the debut of his Beaver Cup Outlaw Series career, going off against one of the greatest in the series, Controller, a veteran of the series.
I heard it, man. I'm the GOAT. Nah. Shut the fuck up. I was riddling in a little bit too.
Out of 4, Controller running really high up the racetrack, trying to get the runs off the corner. He's so known for this race. 7 to go. This time by will be 6 to go for Malenko. For the rest of the field, there's not really any contest for position. It's all going to come down to the battle for the race win. And that will be decided in about 5.5 laps time. Who wins this race? Controller gaining more and more on that 37 car. Will lap traffic be an issue? Malenko approaches the 78 of Spood. Controller with huge lunges at the 37
5 to go.
gap.
You got this.
5 to go here at ISM.
I don't know if I'm going to catch you.
Down to 3 and 4 once again. He'll be coming around to 4 laps to go, and again, Controller diving to the inside of turn 3 and making huge gains on the gap. Or so we think. I think the gap held steady that lap.
Wish there was another stage. I could have caught Cracker into you.
Down to 3 and 4 once again. This time I will be 3 laps to go at ISM. 3 miles to settle it here for the second to last race of the season. The penultimate race of the Beaver Cup Outlaw season. This is what it comes down to. 2.5 laps on one of the series' greatest short tracks, one of the most action-packed short tracks. We've seen some really thrilling finishes at this track. And now with 2 laps to go, Controller, huge dive at Malenko. This is going to get good. 2 miles to the side
I
of the
need 2 more solid laps, bud. Keep it going.
They're nose to tail as they head into 1. Controller looks to the inside. Malenko trying to fend him off. Controller, he uses the chrome horn, pushing the 37 through the center of the corner. Malenko trying to fend him off. Down the backstretch we go. They're going to be side by side. Malenko clears Controller once again. 2, 3, and 4 will come off of turn 4, and they'll see the white flag. They're going to be dueling to the very last moment.
Last lap. It's your mark.
Nose to tail on the bottom of the racetrack, not even on the track. Into turn 1 we go. Malenko holding station on the bottom of the racetrack. Controller using that diamond he's used all race long. A huge
Careful,
dive.
no
They
man.
make
You
contact.
got room. You're clear.
Malenko into the wall. Controller trying to keep the car under control. Down into 3 and 4 to go. Controller, did he make the last lap pass off of turn 4? Clear of the 37. Controller
You earned
wins
that
the
second.
final, the penultimate race
Man,
of
that
the
was
season
fun.
on a last lap pass for the race win.
Holy shit, I'm fucking sweating.
My car just wasn't good enough. I lifted the tire where it was there.
Whew.
I was too tight.
Damn, that was
It was
fun.
a valiant effort from the Speedbird Cup Outlaw Series debut driver in the 37, Malenko, but he'll come home just half a lap short of his first career win here.
Good race control.
He'll lose it to Controller Hog in the 13
Yeah,
car.
that was one of the
Clutch
funnest
will
races
finish
I've
this
been part
race
of, no doubt.
third in the 55 car. Addy finishes 4th. Spoon will finish 5th as the highest of the championship 4. Heading in to the championship finale, Cracker finishes 6th, 1 lap down. Marco finishes 7th, 1 lap down.
You know, last time I
Motorsports
was having a heart attack.
finishes 8th. Danny finishes 9th.
It was
Yeah.
hundreds. I was catching you like fucking hundreds. I was like, oh shit, I'm running out of time.
Yeah, but with 3 to go, I hit the wall off of 4, and then you
I
fucking
seen it.
caught all that.
I seen it.
I was like, as soon as I hit the wall, I was like, you got this. Because I was like, you're better than me at the old tires.
That was so fun.
Post race interviews.
That was great.
You want to stay in here a couple more minutes and do some poster?
Hey, that's fine with me. I don't care.
Alright.
Well, we just lost him. Oh, we're staying in the chat. Gotcha. My
Let's
bad.
first and second because I can't talk to third place. Alright, so here we are, we're joined by second place finisher Malenko in the 37 car. In your debut race, first just talk about the race and how your car was. Yeah, how was the car?
At the beginning of runs, we were all on par. I think my car shined in the middle of the run. At the middle of the run, I would pull away, but at the end and beginning, I wasn't that fast compared to everyone else. But the middle of the run was really good for the car.
So this is your debut race of the season of the series. Did you think you fit right into a race lead battle right off the bat?
I figured I'd be fine here. Phoenix is one of my best tracks. I'd probably put it like my 4th best track, so I feel I was going to be, if I wasn't competitive, I was going to suck, like, at every racetrack.
Nah.
I'm going to suck at every racetrack because this is one of my best. So.
Are you leaving this race content with that hard-fought battle there at the end? And was there anything you could have done differently to maybe have pulled it off?
Well, yeah, I'm content. I was competitive enough to win, and that's at the end of the day, that's all you wanted, to be competitive enough to win. We had a great battle, and what could you ask for more? It was a great race. If there was anything different I could have did was not hit the wall with 3 to go, but it is what it is. Controller drove a good race, and he won.
Alright, well,
Thank you.
Congratulations on the second place finish, and hope to see you around the series some more. Now
Yeah.
we're joined by race winner in the 13 car Controller, the epic last lap pass But before we get to that, again, you tell me about your car. How was your car throughout the run? And you tried diving into the corner compared to pretty much any other driver doing that.
Yeah, my car was really good off the high side in 2. I could pretty much hold anybody at bay. Probably my best short track. But like he said, I seen that he was good, you know, until we got to about 8 to 7 laps go in a run. I knew if I could stay close that I had a good chance of catching him in them last 7 laps. He made me work for it. I'm still sweating.
It's been a while since we've seen you pull off these good runs, but across most of the leagues, you've been really competitive lately, getting a lot of wins. So you're not going into the championship battle for this year or even this season, but going in next season, how do you feel about a threat for a title next season?
Well, I started this season off at the front, and then I took a break. I really don't know if I'll run the full season next year, but it's always fun to come in here and race with these guys. It's always, you know, a good Wednesday night, and I don't know, maybe I can stick around for the whole season next year. Just schedules get so hectic. But yeah, congrats to the 37 man. He raced me clean. That was a good race.
Yeah, congratulations on the win again. You all put on a great show, and again, the epic last lap pass, that was awesome to watch.
All right, man, appreciate it. Yeah, it's like I said, I seen it coming if I could just keep my car together in the middle of the run, because he was a couple tenths better from like lap 25 to lap 15, and then we kind of evened off a little bit. It was fun. I've raced with him in other leagues. I knew he was fast, even though it was his first race in this league.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'll see y'all boys, some of y'all Sunday morning, and hopefully I can get another win at Michigan.
See you. What about Friday night?
Oh yeah, that's a big one. Friday night, 24 hours. That's going to be a hard one. But I'm going to try to give the Corvette a good ride.
Alright, so I'll get to what I'm talking about Friday night in a second. But first, make sure you tune in next Wednesday night, because come 1 week, we will crown a Beaver Cup Outlaw Series champion. It's going to come down to 4 fantastic drivers. You saw Spoop and Cracker tonight, but you also missed out on Miz and Party People. Those 4 drivers will be going for, they will lay it all on the line for a Beaver Cup Outlaw Series championship at Homestead Miami Speedway in 1 week time. But before we get there, we have the Xfinity and the Truck Series doubleheader tomorrow night, same time as tonight. Here at the ISM Raceway, it is the penultimate race of the season for both series, the Wiedberg Gunman Truck Series and the Wiedberg Bandit Series. And again, in 1 week,